I honestly feel like I am growing up in the wrong era. I feel like I should be the age I am now in any other time but now. Call me weird, but sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit too traditional for these modern times. I don't know. I feel like I deserve to be, respected. Let's use the 1950s as an example, without all the segregation and racism and, black people hatred and stuff. There was a guy and he saw a girl and he was like, "Hey, Beth, you're very pretty." "Oh, thanks, Tom. I think you're swell too. Do you want to go on a date with me?" "Yeah, I'll go on a date with you." And then it went out on a date or two or three. And then next thing you know, Tom's like, "Hey, Beth, do you want to go steady with me?" And then she's like, "Yeah, Tom, that'd be great." And then they go steady. And then like a bajillion years later, they get married. And, who knows what happens after that. They have a bunch of babies, and then they have grandbabies, and then they die happily in each other's arms, just like The Notebook. I don't know. Beth and Tom made a beautiful couple, but then we have here in 2011, Taquanisha and Tyrone, and they don't make on Facebook, and he mean the word to me. Like, no. Call me crazy, but I want a spectacular relationship, and I just don't see that nowadays. I see it in older people, but in younger people it's just weird how everyone has gotten together, and it's really starting to just break my heart. And maybe my reality is skewed, but that's what I want in my life. It's like dating is so exceptionally hard and difficult and weird nowadays. Now that there's social media like Facebook and Twitter, people are getting extra bold. Even not on social media, guys are getting extra bold, and I blame it on music. I blame it on the people who are out nowadays and the songs that are out. I really do. I may sound like a complaining parent, but I don't care. I definitely blame it on music and stuff nowadays. You don't see any songs like, "Oh, I want to take you out to dinner and massage your feet after a long day of work." You don't see songs like that anymore. You see songs like "Bounce that ass, drop it down to the floor, shake that shit till you can't no more." All these songs degrading women, and I'm like, what? I'm not a major feminist at all. That whole joke, "Oh, fix me a sandwich." I'll fix you a sandwich. I don't care about all that. But when you want to approach me, you better do it in a way you would want someone to do your sister or your mother or your grandma or your daughter if you have one. And you know what? Don't approach me if you have a daughter anyways, because I'm freaking 19 years old and I don't need to deal with baby mama drama right now, like real swag. So people are getting extra, like, guys are just extra bold nowadays. And then it doesn't help that there's just not, "Oh, this is my boyfriend and girlfriend." Yes, there is that. But over time there has, been these new terms invented, like, "Oh, that's my sideline girl. Oh, he's just my sideline. And then he's my mind, but then this is the one I read." What the hell are you talking about? You didn't learn this growing up. This isn't how your parents got together. I hope this isn't how your parents got together, because now I see like you turned out the way you did. That's just awful. Like, that's awful. And then, going back to the media, people's perceptions of things are so messed up now. So there could be a guy genuinely trying to respectfully come up to you and approach you like a real man should. But then there's this ignorant ass girl who's like, "Oh no, that nigga thirsty." Like, no, he's trying to come up and show you respect. And you just don't get that because you have role models like Evelyn from Basketball Wives. It's just, respect is just gone straight out the water today. Even for yourselves. Like, people are claiming to be in gangs still. I'm like, it is 2011. We don't need to be fighting anything but this freaking economy who is bringing us all down. You don't have a job, but you're claiming to be a blood. And then you're on Twitter and Facebook talking about it. Freaking thugs don't go on Facebook. Thugs don't be on the internet, claiming they set up the BKO day. Thugs don't do that shit. Thugs are out there freaking killing people with their Glocks, and you look retarded on the internet. You really do. It's just crazy how people just have no respect for themselves. Girls get so mad that they get approached like, "Aye, little mama, let me tap that ass. Let me get all up in between them thighs and stuff," but then they got pictures of their boobies and shit out like that on Facebook. That's freaking retarded. And then you get mad. "I wish I'd be more respected," but you got your titty pictures out on Facebook. But then there's girls like me and the people I roll with who have, nice, respectable pictures on, and then we don't get approached at all. Like, that's weird. Okay, well, we get approached, but we're deemed as bitchy or stuck up, and I'm like, no, my father and my mother, taught me how to be respectable. So when I see girls like that getting all these guys, I'm just like, you know what? Let them have those guys. Those are the guys you don't want in your life anyway, It's just everything is extra complicated right now. I do have a boyfriend, yes I do, and he's great. However, I just, from the outside looking in, it's just strange and it breaks my heart. I see all these girls upset because they can't find anyone respectable, and I'm just like, well, look at the world we're living in. Everything is relying on technology nowadays. What about what about what about back in the 90s when we thought caller ID, or was it 80s? I don't know. Whenever before cell phones and smartphones came out, we thought caller ID was, the biggest thing on the face of the planet. Now, they don't even tell you how the phone works on commercials anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, they have an 8 megapixel camera and blah 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 blah. Can I dial? Can I talk to people? How's the sound? How's the battery? Because anyway, I'm moving into something completely different. My point is that, two guys, girls aren't stupid. We know the game. We know that you say a lot of the same things to other females. We know that we know. Just know that we know. And to girls, maybe you need to stop getting your perfect ideal man for people like, Trey Songz, who has nothing but baby conceiving music, because you're not gonna get you a Trey Songz. I'm sorry, unless, no, you're not gonna get. I'm just so at a loss for words right now, but just know you're not gonna get Trey Songz. Basically, everyone needs to definitely respect themselves. That comes first before you start respecting others. If you don't want to be approached badly, don't put yourself out there like that, period. Don't stunt on the internet and try to act like something or somebody who you are not, because, that's just a lie, and lying is not respectable, period. Okay, well, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Deuce.